Hello YouTube. Alright, decided to do a quick tutorial here. Got ourselves a little elevator. I didn't finish the front part of it just so we could see out as we were driving through it. Go inside here, show you the basics. Got all the floor buttons on the wall here with them labeled the different floors. We got 7 of them. And there's a mine cart with an elevator rail. And if you sit in the cart and you see where current floor is 1, we'll hit 2. And we go to floor 2. And we go to 3. And you can even skip and go all the way to the top. 7. And here we are. Current floor 7. Then if you want to go all the way back down, you can go all the way back down. Alright. Cool little thing here. Can make it pretty compact because it's Tekkit. We get all kinds of nice little added features that we can use. So let's take a look at how we did this. We'll go outside here. Basically just a big box for the inside of the elevator. Make it nice and neat. If you're putting this in a tall building, you'll want to make sure that the elevator is either towards the back of the building or maybe in the middle so that you can cover up the circuitry in the back pretty good. As you can see, we got to have all the circuitry for the buttons on the side, and then the individual floors is in the back, and we'll show you what all that stuff does. Ran this cable up the side of the wall here. You don't have to do that. I screwed up and didn't make the wall big enough. I could have put one more block and done it there, but it's too lazy. Alright, so here's what we use. It's all Railcraft and Red Power. We got the repeater from Red Power, the pulse former, and the RS latch. And then this is the basic circuit right here. We've got an RS latch here in the center, well, kind of center. This is what actually powers which floor you're at. So if we go over here, we can see that this is where the cart runs, is through this part here. And whichever floor you're on that gets lit up, if we go inside here, so nothing's lit right now because we're down on floor 1. So that's floor 1, basically turns off when you hit 1. Each floor has the Red Power cable, the cabling, white for first floor, black for second, red for third. You can use whatever color you want. You just have to make sure that every single floor has the same colors for the same floors as you go up, because you say which floor this is through that. So this is the white floor, this is the second floor, so it's black. That's what controls which floor it is. And so on each side of the RS latch, you have 2 pulse formers, one on each side, and then a repeater on the very end, and another pulse former up here. What this basically does, the signal comes in through this side, it hits the repeater, which puts a little bit of a delay on there, hits the pulse former, pulses the RS latch. This also pulses and sends a signal up to the rest of the floors to turn off. And when this floor turns off, it sends the power out this way, which also sends another pulse out that way. It's kind of complicated. I had a lot of help figuring this out. I'm dumb when it comes to redstone circuits and crap like this, so credit goes to Pax Founder. He has a YouTube channel, put it in the description. He helped me a lot with this when we built it the first time, and now I just copy the design every single time I need to use it. Make an elevator. So these, when you first put them down, you need a screwdriver to turn them. I'll get one here. Let's see. Give me a screwdriver. somewhere in the list. X screwdriver. My screen's not big enough to type in here, so I can't easily find it. There it is. So when you put them down, you use the screwdriver to turn them to get it to the right way. Because initially, when this goes down, it's up like that. That doesn't work. So do that. Works that way in each of these. I'm gonna make a basic shell of two or three floors, and then I will come back to wire it up and show you how we do it. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Just got a little basics of it here started. This time over here I went 10 blocks per floor. You don't have to do that. I did it just so I had room to build it, just to kind of show it off a little bit. Try to make it a little bit more compact this time. Alright, so what we got here, just a basic shell. We're going to put the buttons on the wall. Track is going to go along this here. So let's lay down the track first. It's really unfortunate that I cannot have the searchable thing. Well, what we need is elevator track from Railcraft here. Switch boarding. Blah blah blah. Where is it? Where is it? It's gonna be the last one. Nope. It's none of those. Did I pass it? I passed it, didn't I? There it is. Elevator track. You're going to want to go through the floor here. So go up. This elevator track is really cool. You can use it to send supplies up and down. You can do all kinds of really cool stuff with this. Well, we'll stop there. We'll do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 floors. Stop there. Now, how do you get a cart on it? Good question. What I found works easiest is you just lay down some regular track like this. Find your mine cart wherever it may be in my stupid list. No, there. Put your cart down, push it, and it looks like it screwed up there, but it really didn't. If you want to get it on there straight, go find the wire, the red alloy wire here. Gets powered there. We'll just show you real quick how this works. And we just need a redstone torch. And if you watch, when you power this one, the cart kind of straightens up and it's going to ride it. So take the we take the power off of there. We go up here. Boink, there goes the cart. And if you go there, it goes up. And even if you take power away from down here, the cart does not come back down. It gets powered all the way up to whatever part of the track is powered. So as soon as you take power away, down it goes. Alright, so we'll leave that there. Because what we do is we take this out like that, and that goes to the wall. So I'll bring this out a little bit here, run the wire down. Take this out here a little bit, run the wire out. Alright, so like on the other one over here, I made a big wall for all the circuitry. We'll do that. Make it out just a little bit shorter. You can see I left probably 5 or 6 blocks here to give room, but I'll do a shorter one here just for show. Oops. Okay, so now we need to put some buttons down. Just get rid of some of this stuff here we don't need now. And since we're only doing 3 floors, we'll just put them in the center here. Actually, we'll put the bottom one down there. And we won't bother labeling it for right now. Now you'll notice that that connects. So what I had to do over here to separate them, these are covers. And I'll show you what those do. Find them in the list here. Ah, where are they? Covers, 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 where are you? Oh, great. Apparently they don't show up there. Okay, so we got our cover strips. Let me just this. Okay, so we got our cover strips. You see how that separates them like that? So we'll do the rest of these here. And we won't worry about finishing up the whole wall because we're not gonna go out too far. We just need enough room for our buttons. And where did I put them? I always have problems with that. So, is it there? Dang. Here, here, here. Cover strips. And this little wall up here is smaller. Just make it easier to find them. There. And oh, a little bit of lag. Alright. So we got our buttons there. Now we just need to figure out what color we want for each wall. And I guess we'll do white for the first floor, black for the second, and since I'm colorblind, we'll use blue so I can see it. So we'll do white, black, blue. Just make sure you do the same ones on each one. White, black, blue. White, black, and blue. Not being very careful when I'm designing this, so you'll want to make it look a lot cleaner than what I'm doing here. Now with these bundled cables, they each have colors as well. And if you've ever used these bundled cables before, white will only connect with white, orange will only connect with orange. I just use the regular bundled because you don't really need to separate it. Why did I put a button? So we'll do this, and then we can run that off over here. We won't run that just yet because I know if I do that, I'm going to have to take it all down, redo it. And let's just run, instead of putting that there, we're going to run it all the way up the side here to connect everything. And I better do this just in case. Ah, can't connect them. That figures. Alright, we're going to redo these here. We're going to bring the wall out. Because I know it'll bite me in the behind. So we'll do button, button, button. And one in. There. Whoops. 3. Cover, white, black, blue. And we're going to run this cable up here. Alright, so that part's done. You don't have to run the cable out for each one, or for each floor, because that's the beauty of the bundled cable. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of room here on the back, because I know I didn't initially. And we'll just run this bundled cable down here along the grass for now. And then that can go all the way up and connect to each floor. We'll just run that right now. Ah! Okay, so we got that. Let's just hurry up and build this wall back here. Okay, so we got the wall built. We're going to jump down here. Okay, so we got the basics laid out. Now what we need to do is we need to just lay out our basic circuit here. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. And we're going to need the latches, the RS latch, pulse former. And we're going to need the repeater. And I threw the screwdriver away. We're going to need the screwdriver again. Okay, so for your first floor, that one needs to be turned on. So if you do the RS latch over here, put that down. Oh, we need the wire again. We need more wire. Okay, got the wire. Okay, so you see that turns that floor on. For the other floors, you want to make sure it's turned off. So if we do that, turn that. Whoops, wrong one. See, it turns that on. You don't want them both on. So you need to have one of them turned off. So that turns that off, sends the cart back down. Put another guy up here. And turn him off. Okay, so, and then you need the pulse former on each side. One there. And over on the schematic, lighted side down on this side, lighted side up on that side. So up and down, like that. And up and down. And now all we need here is the repeater, and the repeater has the flat side up top. Oops. You don't want to add too much delay to it, it screws it up. Alright. And then we had another pulse former up there, and if we look at our schematic over here, that has the lighted side down. Alright, now the only thing left is to wire everything up. Now if you notice, these all connected on this side, because they actually help turn the floor on and off when you hit the different floors. So connect all those, and then this side actually comes out and connects to that. Connect that. Alright, now here is where you wire up which floor goes to what color. Don't need this stuff anymore. We just need the right colors. So we got white, black, and blue. So white, black, and blue. This is the white floor. So we go like that, and like that, and like that. Alright, let's see if it works. Floor 2 and floor 3, and then black back down to floor 1. There you go, a working elevator. We did it pretty compact this time. You could probably eliminate one more block in between, so there's only 2. I don't know if it would work if there was only 1. You have to have room to put the red wire up on the block like that to connect them. So you probably need to have at least 2 blocks in between. And for this back plate or back part here, you need to have at least 6 blocks, 7 blocks with that cable in there. Might be able to compact it a little bit more, but like I was saying, what I normally do, make sure that the elevator's in the back of the building, so that you can cover it up easily, like in a back corner, something like that. If you wanted to run cable a long ways, you probably could put this circuit underground, and just run one single cable up to which floor that you want. Just use the bundled cable, run it up, and then have it connect right directly to that. I might try that one of these days, and if I do, I'll post an update video to show that. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you build your own, you record it, let me know. Post a link to your video, and I'll check it out. And back down. Alright, YouTube, have a good night.